Alright guys, we have an emergency video. No clickbait, no nothing. The One Piece market might actually be manipulated very hard, alright? I got some crazy information from a store owner or a card shop owner in the UK. And yeah, I'm gonna tie it also into this Reddit post I saw, and it just seems like all these dots are connecting, all these puzzle pieces are fitting, and the picture is just kind of obvious at this point, and it's just all making sense. So let's get straight to it. So going to the Reddit post first. OP17 allocation nightmare. Just got my allocation from distro. I'll receive a whopping 10% of what I ordered. Just enough to run the pre-release, and after that I can't even give every participant one booster box. So that is sad. This store owner has to do a pre-release and he only got 10% of what he ordered. So is this a Bandai problem or distro problem? Let's talk about it, and I have the answer. So why is Bandai hyping sets and printing it less than less set into hyping the set into oblivion and printing less booster boxes than wizards and collector boxes? So, and the top comment, which the guess is correct, my guess is that distros are starting to scalp too. It would be easy for them, guys. I'm gonna show you guys. I got a message from a card shop owner. I'm gonna basically I transcribed what he said, put it into AI so I could summarize it because it was really long, but to summarize it, distros are just hoarding the product and they get to choose how much to give and to who. Bandai is not like regulating this shit. They do not care. Once it's out of their hands, it's like do what you want with it. Whereas Pokemon, they actually care. So let's get to the actual like information and facts. So he sent me this long voice memo and I just transcribed it and I put it into ChatGPT to summarize it. So essentially, this is what this, and I checked his account. He's a real store owner. He's a shop owner. This is what he's saying. The One Piece TCG supply problem is primarily a distributor slash Bandai distribution problem, not a lack of product being printed. So it's not that they're not printing product. They're printing a lot of product. It's not getting to the hands of the stores. So Bandai is very hands off with distribution. Bandai sends distributors a certain amount of product for a region and the distributor decides who actually gets it. So that's like me getting 1,000 cases of OP17 and there's 100 stores. I'm like, you get one case, you get one case, you get 5 booster boxes, your store gets 3 booster boxes. The distributors get to pick and choose who gets product. Bandai, and he believes distributors are controlling who gets meaningful allocations, what I just said, and that makes sense. Bandai has apparently started recognizing the distribution is an issue and they introduced requirements supplying stores that actually run organized play. However, getting recognized at an official or organized play store can be difficult because your distributor has to approve it. So the distributor has to approve who gets product when they have all the product. This is like a monopoly almost. Like they have all of it and they control who gets it. He says his own London store has applied multiple times, has been rejected for reasons like store isn't large enough, PO oops, sorry. So store isn't large enough, POS system isn't sophisticated enough, or other operational requirements. So that's crazy. Imagine me a distro. I got all the cases of OP17. I have 1,000 cases. And I get your application. I get your store application. I'm like, you want some of my 10 OP17 cases? Denied. Rejected. Why would I give you OP17 cases when I could have it to myself and use it as investments? Like, this is how distributors are thinking, guys. Oh my god. Meanwhile, he claims streamers and random stores are getting access to product through distributor relationships, allegedly sometimes paying above MSRP for allocations. So from a logical point, that makes sense. I'm a distro. Some guy comes up to me, hey, bro, you got OP17 cases? I'll give you markets 5K right now. I'll buy like 10 off you for 4K, like 20% off or maybe 90%. Like, shit, as from a business standpoint, from a greedy money making standpoint, I can't say no to that. I can't deny that. And his overall argument is that the market price is being heavily influenced by distributors and who they choose to supply, rather than normal retail supply demand alone. So that makes you really think, guys, like, how much product are these distributors really holding? Why are they not giving the stores the product? Why are the distributors hoarding it? Like, why? I wonder who is really in on it. Like, all these content creators, you know, these investors, like who brag about these private discords they're in, why are they not sharing this information? I'm a regular guy. These other people are way bigger than me. Why are they not sharing it? It makes you really think, guys. You guys really got to start questioning things. Questioning, like, it is just insane. Like, why am I getting this information and putting it out there when it should be someone else more trustworthy, more bigger in the community, you know? Like, this is like one of those situations where I really don't want to believe it, but I kind of had to turn on the camera and tell you guys. Even though I'm a big One Piece, you know, I promote the products, I pump it, I say it's gonna hit this price and all that. Like, it hurts to do this, you know, and I'm just really sad. Like, as someone who loves One Piece cards, who collects and invests and wants to rip boxes, like, it's not Bandai, guys. It's not a printing problem. It's a distributor problem. So how can they fix this? I think Bandai needs to step it up and take matters into their own hands, take some action. Because this is insane if what the store owner is saying is true. And he offered to turn on his camera and come to my channel and talk about this more in detail. So if you guys are interested, let me know. I'll bring this guy onto my channel and he'll talk about his London store experiences and what is going on in more detail. So if you guys are interested, comment down below, like the video, subscribe, share it, guys. We gotta share this and let people know that the market could be heavily manipulated, that the distributors could be having 10,000 cases, 20,000 cases, but only giving each store one case, a few booster boxes. Like, this is insane, guys. And what's crazy is like the collectors, us as collectors, will keep eating it up. We'll keep paying $10,000, $8,000 for this new super manga alt art. Like, I truly believe there's these private discords. These guys are all just like, yeah, how can we manipulate the market? What can we do now? Ooh, how much boxes should we give these stores? Like, the world is, I don't know. I truly believe they're just more evil than good. So I'm kind of a TCG conspiracy theorist in a way. I kind of figured something like this was going on, and it just makes you wonder, guys. Like, I feel bad for the players. I feel bad for you players most of all, that the market is being manipulated. Distributors are hoarding product. The distributors don't want to give your stores the product because they know that it's basically there's going to be a crazy chase, guys, possibly 10,000 or more dollars. Why would they give it to your LCS for MSRP for such a low price when they could hoard it or lie to them? Like, we got to start questioning everything. And shame on the people who knew this info but didn't like share it. On the people in the private discords that get insider info, that get all this early info, that don't want to share it. But I guess, you know, I mean, they're like, everything's just all about money now. It's just, yeah, money, 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 guys. Greed, greed, greed. So again, just to reiterate to anyone who just skipped, so TLDR, One Piece TCG is a problem. It's a distributor problem. Just they're hoarding the product. They don't want to give it to the stores, and they reject stores. Like, think about it. Like, I'm a distributor. I get your application. I'm like, you want 10 cases of OP17 from me when I have all of it? I don't want to give you any, bud. Denied. And I can't lie. If I was big like that, I'd do the same thing. Let's be real. If I was a distributor, I can't blame them. But since I'm not, I'm gonna have to stand on this side of the fence, and shame on you guys. So, shame on you guys. Um, yeah. What do you guys think? How does this make you feel? Are you going to approach One Piece any differently, knowing that there's possibly tens of thousands or thousands of cases in warehouses, but your LCS only gets 1 to 2? And from your one box, maybe you start itching, you want to start buying from third market. Like, it's all just a psychological game now. Like, it's crazy, guys. Like, I'm about to step outside and just look in the sky and really just reflect. We really have to reflect on, like, how do we approach the hobby now? There are distributors just hoarding product. They don't want to give it to anyone. And that's what's causing these prices to actually go up so much. So I have to reflect on how I want to collect. I have to reflect on how I want to invest. And yeah, just please share this. Um, Yeah, I don't care about the like. I don't care about the subscribe. Just please share it. That's all I care. Just please share this and let people know distributors are hoarding product, market manipulation, and all that jazz. So Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.